The Aramaic Bible in English, Leviticus Chapter 13. And the Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron, saying, when a man shall have a sore on the skin of his body, or a scab, or a shiny spot, and it be on the skin of his body, like the plague of leprosy, then he shall be brought to Aaron, the priest, or to one of his sons, the priests. And the priest shall look on the disease on the skin of his body, and if the hair in the sore is turned white, and the appearance of the plague is deeper than the skin of his body, it is a plague of leprosy. And the priest shall look on it and pronounce him unclean. And if the shiny spot be white on the skin of his body, but does not appear to be deeper than the skin, and the hair in it has not turned white, then the priest shall observe the disease for 7 days. And the priest shall look on him on the seventh day, and if the disease has remained in its place and has not spread in the skin, then the priest shall observe it 7 days more. And the priest shall look on him after 7 days, and if the disease has been checked and has not spread in the skin, the priest shall pronounce him clean, because it is only a scab, and he shall wash his clothes and be clean. But if the scab spreads much in the skin after the priest has seen it and cleaned it, he shall show it to the priest again. And if the priest shall see that the scab has spread in the skin, then the priest shall pronounce him unclean, because it is leprosy. When the plague of leprosy is in a man, then he shall be brought to the priest, and the priest shall see him, and if there is a white swelling in the skin, and it has turned the hair white, and the indication of the flesh is raw in the swelling, it is an old leprosy in the skin of his body, and the priest shall pronounce him unclean, and shall not shut him up, for he is unclean. And if the leprosy breaks out all over the skin, so that the leprosy covers all of the skin of him who has the plague from his head to his feet, wherever the priest looks, then the priest shall consider, and behold, if the leprosy has covered all his body, he shall pronounce him clean of the plague, for it has all turned white. He is clean. But on the day when raw flesh appears on him, he shall become unclean. And the priest shall see the raw flesh and pronounce the raw flesh unclean, for it is unclean, it is leprosy. Or if the raw flesh turns again and is changed to white, then he shall be brought to the priest, and the priest shall see him. And if the plague has turned white, then the priest shall pronounce him clean. And that has the plague, he is clean. The flesh also, if there is in the skin thereof a boil, and it is healed, and in the place of the boil there be a white swelling or a shiny spot, white or reddish, it shall be shown to the priest. And when the priest sees it, if it appears deeper than the skin, and its hair has turned white, then the priest shall pronounce him unclean, for it is a plague of leprosy broken out of the boil. But if the priest look on it, and behold, there is no white hair in it, and if it's not deeper than the skin, but it is even with the skin, then the priest shall observe it 7 days. And if it spreads much in the skin, then the priest shall pronounce him unclean, because it is the plague of leprosy. But if the shiny spot stays in its place and spreads not, it is a scar of the boil, and the priest shall pronounce him clean. Or if a person's body has a burn on its skin, and the quick flesh of the burn has a shiny spot, somewhat white or reddish, then the priest shall look on it, and if the hair in the shiny spot has to be turned white, and it appears to be deeper than the skin, it is a leprosy broken out in the burn, whereof the priest shall pronounce him unclean, because it is the plague of leprosy. But if the priest look on it, and there is no white hair in the shiny spot, and it is no deeper than the skin, but is even, then the priest shall observe it 7 days. And the priest shall look upon him the seventh day, and if it has spread in the skin, then the priest shall pronounce him unclean, because it is the plague of leprosy. And if the shiny spot stays in its place and does not spread in the skin, and is somewhat even, it is a scab of the burn, and the priest shall pronounce him clean, because it is the scab of the burn. If a man or woman has a disease on the head or the beard, then the priest shall see the disease, and if it appears deeper than the skin, and there be in it yellow thin hair, then the priest shall pronounce him unclean, because it is the disease of leprosy of the head or beard. And if the priest look upon the disease, and it does not appear deeper than the skin, then there is no black hair in it. Then the priest shall observe it 7 days. And on the seventh day, the priest shall look on the disease, and if the disease has not spread, and if there is no yellow hair in it, and the appearance of the disease is not deeper than the skin, then he shall shave the sides of the sore, but the sore he shall not shave. And the priest shall observe the disease 7 days more. And on the seventh day, the priest shall look on the disease, and if the disease has not spread in the skin and does not appear deeper than the skin, then the priest shall pronounce him clean, and he shall wash his clothes and be clean. But if the disease spreads much in the skin after his cleansing, then the priest shall look on him, and if the disease has spread in the skin, the priest shall not look for yellow hair. He is unclean. But if the disease remains in its place, and there is black hair grown up in it, the disease is healed. He is clean, and the priest shall pronounce him clean. If a man or a woman have in the skin of the body shiny spots, bright or white spots, then the priest shall look, and if the shiny spots in the skin of the body are darkish white or reddish, it is a scab that has grown on the skin. He is clean. And the man whose hair is fallen off his head, he is bald, yet he is clean. And he whose hair has fallen off from the part of his head towards his face, he is forehead bald, yet he is clean. And if there is on his bald head or bald forehead a white or reddish sore, it is leprosy breaking out on his bald head or his bald forehead. Then the priest shall look on the swelling of the sore, and if the sore is white or reddish on his bald head or on his bald forehead, like the appearance of leprosy in the skin of the body, he is a leprous man. He is unclean. The priest shall pronounce him utterly unclean, for the disease is on his head. And he who has the plague, his clothes shall be rent, and his head shaved, and he shall cover his lips, and call himself unclean. All the days wherein the plague is on him, he shall be defiled, for he is unclean. He shall dwell alone outside the camp shall his habitation be. If a garment has leprous disease in it, whether it be a woolen garment or a linen garment, whether it be in the warp or woof or linen or of woolen in a skin or anything made of skin, and if the plague is greenish or reddish in the garment or in the skin, either in the warp or in the woof or in anything of skin, it is a plague of leprosy, and shall be shown to the priest. And the priest shall look upon the plague and observe it 7 days. And the priest shall look on the plague on the seventh day, if the disease has spread in the garment, either in the warp, or in the woof, or in a skin, or in any article that is made of skin. The plague is a malignant leprosy. It is unclean. He shall therefore burn the garment, whether warp or woof, in woolen or in linen, or anything of skin in which is the plague, for it is malignant leprosy. it shall be burned in the fire. And if the priest shall look, and the plague has not spread in the garment, either in the warp, or in the woof, or in anything of skin, then the priest shall command that they wash the thing in which is the plague, and he shall observe it 7 days more. And the priest shall look on the plague after it is washed, and if the plague has not changed its appearance, and the disease has not changed its color, and the plague has not spread, it is unclean. You shall burn it in the fire. It has been diseased when it was new or when old. And if the priest sees that the disease has diminished after being washed, then he shall rend it out of the garment, or out of the skin, or out of the warp, or out of the wool. And if it appears still in the garment, either in the warp, or in the woof, or in anything of skin, they shall burn it with fire, for the plague has spread in it. And the garment, either warp or woof, or anything of skin, which has been washed, if the disease departs from them, then it shall be washed the second time, and shall be clean. This is the law of the plague of leprosy in a garment of woolen or linen, either in the warp or woof, or anything of skin, to pronounce it clean or to pronounce it unclean.